by the way I walk, I ain't just talking about it. I stay putting in that work, that work. Everything I get, I murk. You can tell by the way I walk, I ain't just talking about it. I stay putting in that work. I'm up in the morning like 5 in the morning, I'm already on.
I have a Acura TLX here. I did one of these last week. Some of you guys might remember it, but this is a different car. Same car, but different. This one has damage down here on the rocker panel. Destroyed the rocker panel, ripped it wide open right here. Crushed it all the way across. Now the bad thing about the way they make these panels is this quarter panel comes short. It only comes to about here. So it doesn't even cover all the damage, and that's all still completely destroyed. So we had to get a rocker panel section as well, which is what I have right here. So unfortunately, I have to put this whole rocker panel in as well as the quarter panel. So a little bit of a project going on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting this one apart. I'm going to just do rough cuts to start with. I'll cut everything short to get the bulk of it out of the way, then I'll trim it back the rest of the way to my final sectioning locations. So I'm scribing here my final cut line, so these two panels will meet up exactly perfectly. And I have another one right here. now I am onto this quarter panel, and they sell this quarter panel which comes all the way up to, it's probably right about here, but they actually have you section it down a little further, because if I go all the way up, this goes underneath the roof, which complicates the whole project. So they actually want me to section it. It gets sectioned somewhere. I'll have to look at the sheet somewhere right in here. I'll make my rough cut, and then I'll sit it on there and make my final cut through both of the layers at the same time, so I have a perfect cut. Put this rear door on there to make sure my quarter panel's sitting roughly where it's supposed to be. Look at my gap, because it could move a little bit either direction. I like where my gap is right now though, so I'm gonna lock that down. It's nice and even. So now I could go ahead and make my final cut right here. Now it looks like they sold the rocker slightly longer than the quarter panel by about an inch or two. So I'm just gonna mark this, and I'm just gonna cut the rocker panel right there. All right, I just about have this one all fit together. I'm gonna do a little tweaking with everything, get it all fitting a little better. My gaps are looking really nice. You can see the rear door, front to rear door gaps look good. Tail lights fitting good, but that's a wrap for the day. I will get back on this tomorrow.